Hello, esteemed fans. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. You're welcome to this exciting moment of discussion, and I would want you to come with an open mind because we have very pertinent and very issue of great concern. The question is: are you happy with the massacre of innocent citizens of Nigeria in Plateau State? Are you happy with the pogrom that is going on? Are you happy with the conspiracy of silence on the parts of those who is saddled with the responsibility of protecting life and property of Nigerian citizens, which is the essence, primary essence of government, is to protect life and property? Are you happy seeing even children lying lifeless, becoming victim of cruelty, becoming victim of wickedness, becoming victim of destructive society, where, of course, the life of the citizens no longer matters, where the life of citizens has no value placed on them. Are you happy that families were wiped off? Are you happy that a father saw her own wife and children in the pool of their own blood, lifeless, motionless? What will you feel if you are to be in the shoes of these people? Will you have a heart to forgive those responsible in protecting life and property of the citizens, whatever may be the excuses they may give? It can't be tenable. It is not acceptable that even at that point of distress, when distress calls are put to the security operatives, they will desert. Nobody will come. Where are the police? Where are the military that claim to protect the territorial integrity of the Nigerian state? My estate told me that all of them are just in the southeast, mounting roadblocks, collecting money from innocent travelers. Where were the military? Does it mean there are no barracks, police barracks, no military barracks in Plateau states? That for close more than 48 hours, these people raided over 20 something communities. Now, let's just do a simple arithmetic. If each community comprises of, let's say, 300 settlers or residents living within that community, multiply 300 by 20, how many will it give you? How many will it give you? Let's just say the least occupants of these communities are just 300 persons, including the children, the mother, the parents, and the youths. You can now ascertain the level of casualties that is being covered up, that we are not getting the true narrative, the true picture of what transpired. This is genocide, sponsored pogrom against the indigenes of Plateau State, against the indigenes of these communities. It is quite sad and quite unfortunate. Honestly, I have not gotten myself ever since I watched some gory videos where children are lying lifeless. Now, seeing all these things, that the security operatives cannot protect the life and property of the citizens, and the citizens are at the mercy of the militias, at the mercy of these dastard personalities who has no conscience, who has shared conscience, who has no feeling of mankind. If the security operative cannot protect the life and property of Nigerian citizens, then do you now blame people who said, no, we will rise to protect ourselves? We will rise to defend ourselves. We will build a security network where our own children, our own wife will not be slaughtered like animals. It is quite sad and very unfortunate. No, sometimes some say you cannot take law into your hands. You cannot take law. What if those who are saddled by the responsibility, with the responsibility instead, with the responsibility of protecting life and property of the citizens fail in that primary objective, responsibility, what do you do? How do you hold them accountable? That people's lives are being wasted on a daily basis without any recourse. We have not just recovered from the supposed so-called error of the uh, military command that bombarded innocent citizens, and they told us it was an error. As we're just trying to recover from such shock, such incredible, unbelievable, devastating experience, we now receive a more greater shock. Now, will you blame people who said, no, we can't continue in this deception? We can't continue in this system that cannot protect, that cannot guarantee the safety and security of our own citizens? Let me tell you, if not for Nnamdi Kanu, you may have a different reservation concerning him. But if not for him, my own village, the eastern region, would have been a replica of what happened in Plateau States. Yes. That's why the military, the Fulani militaries and other militaries are moving heavily to conquer, to subdue, to wipe off the entire eastern people. The same thing happening in Plateau, in Benue, would have been having sway of the eastern people. And then where will they run? Where will my mothers, with my brothers, with my uncles, where will they run to? If they put a distress call to the military and other security hierarchies, and they fail to come to the rescue of these defenseless, innocent citizens who are being raided by unknown gunmen. Nobody knows who sponsors them. Is that true? Nobody knows. Did they just fly down from the air? Somebody is somewhere sponsoring, engineering the massacre of these indigenous people, that they could no longer be safe in their own homes. No, just tell me, if you are in their shoe, how will you feel? Will you be happy with the Nigerian system? Will you now blame those who said we must protect ourselves? We must decide our future. We must decide our political affiliations. No, that Nigeria is no longer working. Now, what excuse can you give to stop them with what is happening? No, just tell me. I want your reactions through the comment section. Tell me, what reaction, what effrontery can you have to dare them? with this level of massacre, and the government, the people are helpless in the midst of all this. They are helpless, vulnerable. I mean, nobody's coming to their rescue, and the military hierarchy will be giving excuses why they could not attend to these people. Where are the fighter jets of the Air Force for rescue missions? Oh, this is arrant madness. This is arrant madness. Is that how a system should be run? Is that how a state should operate? And can you now say that these people calling for Biafra restoration are not no, are now, and they not justified? No, let's just reason. Let's just be open-minded. If the security operative, the state could no longer guarantee the safety and the property of the life of children. Oh my God, this is very horrible. It's very horrible. It's very pathetic. It's something that will take time to get out of our memories. If actually it will, honestly, it is quite sad. Kudos to Nnamdi, who set the ESN, Eastern Security Network, to combat with those dastard elements occupying the bushes of the eastern, that my mother would no longer go to bush to farm and remain safe without fear of being hacked to death, matched, butchered, killed at will. I'm a family man. I know the pains and agony of losing a loved one, let alone in such brutal, inhuman, and destructive way. When you watch your children, lovely children, wife, relatives, in their own blood, in the pool of their blood, lying lifeless, and yet a distress call was put across, and nobody came to their rescue. And that one is gone. And even the state governor did not show any sign of empathy. He left Jos, come to Lagos to celebrate. What are you celebrating? Where you have several communities that were raided. What are you celebrating? That would have been a national calamity, a national mourning. Even the president would have suspended every other thing, engagement of the day, and rushed down to that scene, that crime scene, to facilitate with the people. Oh, quite unfortunate. Let me leave you with this. I'm looking forward to your reactions over this. Is that how we should continue deceiving ourselves? That Nigeria is indivisible, under what? Stuck in the wheel of motionless and despair, where the lives of citizens no longer matters. The unfortunate thing is that even the militaries are becoming victims. See just what happened of recent. Is where even the renewed attack, military lost their lives. What is happening? What is happening in this country? In the north, there is no peace. In the west, there is no peace. In the east, in the middle belt, there is no peace. And unfortunately, the supposed political leaders are living in denial. It is quite sad, quite very unfortunate. Well, let me leave you with this provoking thoughts. until I come your way in subsequent edition.